In this quick video, we're going to show you how to start watching TV shows, movies, news, sports, and a whole lot more. So real quick, once you've powered up your media box, you're going to come to your home screen, just like the one we're on now. All you need to simply do is take your remote and arrow down to the Kodi icon. That's the blue icon right there with the white K on it. And then you just click OK with your remote control. Now it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. This is your what we call your Kodi screen. Some people like to call it the video home page or the music home page. But it's going to basically look very similar to this. As you can see, we've got pictures, we've got videos, we've got music, programs. I'm going to encourage you to really stay away from the programs area. There's really only one area, one app you want to use on this, and that's just to do some routine maintenance. And the next is system, which we'll talk about in some other video tutorials. But real quick, if you're looking to get started watching TV, movies or shows, you want to just arrow over until you get to videos. And then you're going to arrow down, and it's either going to go to the right or left, and it's going to go to files or add-ons. Now, if you just want to use one of the apps on the front screen here, then you would just arrow down one more time, and you could click through our various apps that we have. You know, some of these are for TV, some of them are shows, some have sports and news. And the purpose of this quick start video is not to get into detail about each one of the apps, but really just to show you how you can get started watching TV quickly once you've gotten your media box. So I'm going to go to my favorite app here, Genesis. And I'm just going to click on it. And as you can see, what I've done is it comes up with the list. Yours may come up like that. Or it may look a little different. If you arrow over to the left where it says view in the top left hand corner, you can change that so that the layout looks different, as you can see here. And you just get the format that that you like the best. So I typically go with it like this, and you can see I've got movies, TV shows, channels, latest episodes, latest movies, tools, and search. Let me go over here and take you to movies real quick. So we're going to click on movies, and then we got the genre, the languages. You don't really need to worry about languages or certificates, but we got box office by the year, people watching, most popular. You pick the category you like. So let's bring up people watching. We bring that up, and as you can see here, there's all these movies. And now when I'm in this mode, I like to see the thumbnails, as you can see here. And you can just scroll through here and start looking for your movie. You can see down here in the bottom right hand corner, there's over 200 items in this category, what people are watching now. So let's just go ahead and bring up a sample movie. I want to show you what happens when you bring up a movie here. So let me just pick one here. See if I can pick a family friendly one. So we come over here, I'm going to pick this movie. As you can see down in the bottom right hand corner, the system says it's working. It's going out to the internet and fetching the movie and going to start streaming it. It's very important you understand, our media streamer box does not download these movies to any hard drive or save them. It only streams them. And then why is that important? Because streaming videos in movies is legal. When you start downloading them and saving them on a hard disk, that's when you get into an area that is not good. So we're only streaming it. Now, as you can see, these are all the links. And these are really links on the internet where this movie is available. Do we want to watch it in 1080p? That would be the best quality. Do we want to watch it in HD? And we can scroll on down here, and then we've got you can go on down and it'll change to like HQ. But really, the system comes up with the best quality movie up at the beginning. Now, depending on how many people are watching this particular movie, I usually start with the first or second link. And you're just going to click on the link. And then you're going to hit OK. It says opening stream now. Now it says it's working and it's going to load it. And as you can see, the movie's starting to come up. Now I'm just going to hit my OK button, and it's going to bring up the menu down the bottom where I can fast forward, stop, turn up the sound, or what have you. I'm going to go ahead and end the movie because we're not going to watch the movie here. And then I'm just going to arrow over to the stop and hit OK. Now, let's say that I click on one of these streams and it doesn't come up. Sometimes it's going to say stream unavailable. That's okay. Just click it a second time. If it doesn't work, go to another stream. It just means that either the link is broken for the video stream, or there's too many people overloading that stream at the moment. And you just go through here and pick the link that you want to pick the link. And typically when you go through here, the first 2 or 3 times, you're usually going to get a movie. See how quick it's already coming up? Now, depending on the movie and the speed of your internet, it may also need a buffer. So now, sometimes you may just, if you keep clicking on this and you're getting no streams, one of two things. Either something's wrong with that movie and you're going to have to come back at another time, or you've got a bad internet connection, which in that case, I would encourage you to go over and do a speed test. And if you don't know how to do a speed test, you want to see our other video and tutorial on doing setting up your internet and doing a speed test. Now, when you're at this screen here, let's say, and you want to go back, you're just going to take your remote and look in the middle, about the middle of the remote, there's an oblong button that says return. And just hit return, and it's just going to keep taking you back, to the various places. Now, there's other apps here. And what I like to tell people, it's kind of like, if you'll remember back years ago when we had the old mobile phones, and then we came out with the smartphones, and they had all these apps on it. Most of us, didn't know how to use those. It took a little learning curve. So if you're used to watching cable TV and having a nice menu to watch those, to pick your favorite shows and all, this is going to take a little bit different to get to. You got to remember, you've got access to thousands and thousands of movies here for free. And on top of that, you've got TV shows where you have every season and every episode commercial free. And so you just take your time. And most people, it may take them a week to 2 weeks to really get the hang of it. But I'll tell you what, I promise you, once you've got the hang of how to use this system, you will be absolutely in love with the xmWired streaming media box. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to take you back up to videos here, because right now you just see 5 apps. But let's go ahead from videos and arrow down over to the add-ons menu. And when we click the add-ons menu, it's going to bring up all these other pre-programmed, add-ons that all have their own TV shows and news and cartoons and things like that. And you can simply just go through here and watch them. Here's the Home and Garden, HGTV, Fox News. And what's cool about this is, you bring up Fox News and you can watch show clips, news clips, and you just basically pick, which one you want. You'll have to kind of play around with it and get familiar with it. But you got the latest news, you got the shows. Let me go ahead and click on shows. And now you can see I can go through here And these are highlights of the various news throughout the day. And so I can just watch the segment that I want to watch rather than watching the whole news, all the news. Now I'm going to hit return on my remote control and go back here. Let's go up here to latest. And there's the business brief. There's more of these. I'm going to go to hit the return button again. Let me go to show clips. Now you can see we got the closing bell. We've got Lou Dobbs. We've got the Strassel report. These are all the shows that are on Fox News. And you can go through there and pick the ones that you want to watch. Again, we've got cartoons. Different apps have different types of movies and shows. I'm going to go back over here to Genesis again. I just go to this one because it's my favorite. To me, it's the easiest one to use. I want to show you what's really exciting and absolutely powerful. As I go down to TV shows here, and I click on TV shows with the OK, and I'm just going to go ahead and get most popular. And so it's bringing up all these movies, right? And now I'm going to scroll through here. And, one of the movies that me and my family are watching right now is called The Arrow. I click on Arrow, I highlight it, and click OK. It brings up 3 seasons here. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to season 1. It's going to bring up season 1. Check this out. It's got every episode in order, commercial free in HD. So it allows me and my family, we sit down and watch this movie together. Nobody's allowed to watch the next episode unless everybody's in the room. It's just a movie we happen to like. There's a lot of other cool movies. And you know what? I'm able to watch TV on my time, not on the cable company's time. And watching TV on my time and being able to enjoy it is absolutely cool. One of the other things is, if you got cable TV, I don't want to knock cable TV, but you typically, if you want to watch a TV show or an episode, you only get to watch it when they want to show you the episode. Okay, you can't necessarily go. So I'm going to go to the next page here. And, you just see I'm just kind of scrolling through here. And there was one I was really looking for. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the return button and go back here. And I want to show you a powerful feature. So I'm looking at TV shows, right? But, I don't want to scroll through all those. So I'm just going to simply hit the search button. And now I'm going to use my remote and I'm going to tab through here. And now you can search for TV show, you can search for actors, but where I want to search for is a TV show. I'm just going to search for Friends. So I put Friends in here. And watch what happens here. It's going to go out and find it for me. Now I've got it in here. Now I'm going to go over here, click done. The system's going out and finding it. I want you to check this out. It brought up Friends. Check this out. There's over 10 seasons of Friends with every episode in order, commercial free. And I tell you what's another thing that's really cool about TV shows with a lot of episodes in them is they actually have a story to them. But when you're watching it on regular TV and you see one episode a day and then you see 5 reruns in a row and then you see a new episode, it kind of loses the feeling, okay? You don't really get the whole picture. Or if you miss an episode and you don't have it recorded, you got to go, you just don't get the full picture. With this here, you're able to start at episode 1 and go in order, commercial free, and watch your TV programs. Folks, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of TV shows and thousands of hours of TV shows that you can literally watch, with you and your family. You know, you've got your movies. You know, this is just different categories that you can search for real quick. So, you know, with that, that's just a quick overview of how to get started watching TV shows and news. And you're just going to want to explore. Remember, it's going to take you a little bit of time to get used to how the apps work. I personally like starting out with, you know, this app that I showed you here to get started, and then start learning your way around the system and experimenting with it until you get to know it. With that, thank you for watching this tutorial, and we'll see you on the next one.